get started with a 3-betting range. Now we obviously want to be 3-betting our strongest hands, and as you can see, we are doing so. So the red part is what we are 3-betting. So we are 3-betting pairs, nines, and up, and we've added some combos, as you can see, for balance. Again, I don't think I need to explain why you want to be balancing here. Then if our opponent is folding too much to 3-bet, it's important for us not to only add more bluffs, but to adjust our value range as well. So now we want to start trapping more with the top of our range. So that means flatting with aces, kings, maybe queens, etc. Because in the end, if they're folding to 3-bets too often, then we can get far more value from these hands by trapping them. That being said, the range right here is what you want to use as a starting point if you don't have any information on your opponents yet. As for a shoving range, this is something you should be familiar with by now. So small pocket pairs we simply cannot play profitably by flattening them, and 3-betting non-limb will cause us a lot of trouble as well. Then the stronger offsuit aces, so ace 8 offsuit up to ace king offsuit. Those are hands we want to be jamming as well. Then the couple of suited aces that we see here, then the suited connectors, the 8-7 suited we could be jamming as well, just to complete our shoving range. Then over to our calling range, so the hands that we are calling, as you are probably aware of, we can call very, very wide against the button open, and especially against the min raise. Most people in today's games are min opening, and these ranges are based on that. So you could very likely get away with flatting even wider. But if this is the case, let's just say you will know that about yourself. So as for the flatting range we have here, it includes all suited aces, kings, and queens, and just almost all suited combos in general. As you can see, again, we already mentioned it before. It's very important to make sure that the suited combos are what you will be adding to your ranges the first, because of the added post-flop equity. So we definitely want to defend light with those suited combos. For the added equity, they're just easier to play post-flop, and we can make things a lot easier for ourselves. So this way we have a ton of options post-flop, and especially at the lower stakes we can get away with a lot of things and just focus on exploiting our opponents. Is where we see a chance. Most opponents will be c-betting far too often, and we can look them up really light. So despite playing against worse opponents, we do have to make sure we always keep paying attention to the right things, as this is one of the reasons we are considering ourselves to actually